Hello everyone, Shamama here. Today I'm going to discuss about another back remedy, oak. It is a remedy for those who are driven. Back writes oak is for those who are struggling and fighting strongly to get well or in connection with the affairs of their daily life. They will go on trying one thing after other, although they seem that the case will be hopeless, even though they cannot they clear I mean it clearly shows that working towards that one thing will gain nothing, but still they will be keep on working on something. They are discontent with themselves if illness or something comes up while they are working. They are brave people fighting against the great difficulties without a loss of hope or effort. As we all know, the oak tree is a very common tree in the Mother Earth, and also it can survive for more than 1,000 years, and it's a shelter for lots of birds and so many creatures. And oak is a very reliable tree, and it can survive on any kind of soil, any kind of environment. So this also indicates that how the oak person will be. The oak person will be in their negative state, will be very rigid, willful, uncompromising, and perhaps sometimes it may look like they are obsessive towards their work. Oak will look like other remedies sometimes, that when the obsessive thing if we take, it's like a crab apple when they because it expects the perfection. And sometimes it may look like rock water, because rock water also shares the sense of responsibility, but here is rock water towards themselves. They will make their life lifeless and joyless. They'll be very strict towards themselves regarding their disciplines and other things, whereas oak responsibilities towards their work. And sometimes oak may look like elm also. The difference is elm will work uh, only the thing which they enjoy in their life. For example, if someone is very passionate about working towards the computer programs, that's the elm type person. He's very passionate about it and he keeps on working. So at one point of time, when there are so many things, so many codings to write, he may get overwhelmed. Whereas the oak person, he, whether he likes or not, that doesn't matter. If someone, so if something is assigned to him, if he wills or not, he'll just keep on working on it. So that's the difference. Oak has an yang energy, that is male energy is very high. That's a stubborn energy. And also like elm, oak also, like elm collapses when there is too much of work, then they will take rest and keep continue the work. Whereas oak will not rest, like whatever hindrance comes, he will not understand it as an alarm. Instead he will just neglect it and keep working. Even there are person even who after getting retirement, they will keep on doing some work, they will extend their retirement. They want to postpone the retirement time. These are all oak personalities. Like oak tree, they are very tall strong people, deep rooted sense of responsibility. They are the people whom we can rely on. They are good neighbors, friends, even a good partner. But the thing is, when work comes, nothing can shake them. They cannot balance their work life balance. And also, sometimes they may work on things which will not work it out at all, but still, they will keep on putting so much of effort over it. Uh, so, by doing this, they may destroy their key energy body. They will destroy all the energy resource that will result in the exhaustion. And also, oak is the remedy for those who are truly driven to their work, as I discussed earlier. Uh, when they are in positive type, when they are in the positive oak, they channel their energy in a strong will, clear way, clear vision, and willingness to work when they can see the positive outcome, and they will not be rigid in their demands. So sometimes oak in the negative state, they are pain, they will be such a pain to themselves and also for the co-employees, because when there is a they are not able to do the teamwork. because they may work over hard, whereas others cannot do the same. So he must be employer's favorite always, but this sort of behavior will lead to his health deterioration. And another thing is oak will not complain at all. Whatever work you keep giving, he will be keep on working. The whatever pains and aches he get, or whenever his family feels inconvenient that he is not spending time with him, that will not bother him at all, because he wants things to be done, that work should be completed. So this is the kind of thing oak person will have. So oak may look, as per the Kramer's map also, oak comes under impatience uh, track. See here, impatience, what they do is they work alone because they do not like the other slowness. Likewise, so impatience, what they do, they because of the overdriven nature, because of the impatient nature, they lost their energy and come to olive state, and when olive state also exhausts and they come to oak state. So oak is the final state where we lost all the energy of our body and we collapse, like total collapse, and that time only the oak person will realize that he need to rest, but at that time the most of the damage will be done. So and also their attitude will be like a very old, like they expect things to be like in their lifestyle. For example, if someone is of 60 years old, he wants his son to be behave like how he behaved when he was in 20. They cannot adapt this new change, and they expect the same from others also in the work thing. And as I said earlier, they are very endurable person, and just because of their rigid nature, they may have problem with their knees, and whatever the joint pain will be highly possible for the oak person. And oak person, they will only understand when they get the first heart attack or when they get the stroke. So they will work so much that until and unless they get, they will not realize when till they get some health issues. So oak is all about mostly like workaholic, working in a not planned way, working with it is totally opposite to gauze person will not have hope at all for anything, but oak person will have over hope. Even we clearly know that if it doesn't work out, we should leave that way and come, but instead oak will keep on working. We will not lose hope at all. So this may create exhaustion and frustration in him. So oak, it's very hard to find the oak state in the children, but when it's in the positive quality, they will be very flexible and they will encourage others also, and also they will work in a very good way. They are very good workers in a positive way. They can work on a team also. So whenever we can use in acute thing when we have to submit some paper presentations, at that time when we exhaust ourselves by doing so much of work, so at that time oak will help. And oak is very good for the prostate issues in old age males, and also oak is good for rigidity. So wherever this rock water willow indicates, hornbeam indicates, oak blends well with all the remedies. So this is very important when treating the joints, and wherever the rigidity flexibility we need to take account, oak also we can consider. And issues that suggest oak will be like anemia and heart attacks, and prostate problems, and of course knee problem, and chronic pain, joint pain, shoulder pain, rheumatoid arthritis, and gout, where the issues of joints and tendons comes, and sometimes fatigue, heart disease, I know. And there is one more author, he says that it works on Hodgkin's disease, hypertension, hypoglycemia, kidney problems, and as I said, it's very good remedy for neck and back pain problems, and also for pneumonia. So when we see as per the Chinese medicine, Oak essence will help to strengthen the kidneys. Uh, and what happens sometimes when one organ is not properly working, the other organ has to overwork and balance that energy. So at that point of time when we take oak, so the overexertion and overtiredness of a particular organ will not happen. And also to feel the sexual pleasures and to have interest in sex, this kidney energy should not be depleted. So excessive physical or mental labors affects our digestive system and also sexual desires. So oak will help us to regain that interest in the sexual life and feel the pleasures of life. And also abnormal weakness and lack of energy and various types of hemorrhage, heart problems, menstrual disturbances, heart palpitations, and so poor memory, everything can be in these areas oak can be used. And also uh, the very good thing is oak essence helps to carry our ancestral energy from the kidney. I mean, there are a few essences, pre-heaven essence. There is an energy that is stored in the kidney, which is derivated from our ancestors. So their experience, this is the positive aspect. So when we drain ourselves physically and mentally, that energy will drain. So oak helps to preserve our ancestral energy. And also it's a very good remedy for the elderly person who has issues in the kidney also. And also uh, it helps to regain our wisdom of life. So and relieve tension of other organs. There are numerous health benefits by the essence of oak. So we all can use it whenever we need it and whenever we overexert in something of our life, like without any even though we know that it's of no use. So oak helps to think and shows clearly that few things need to be done in a certain way. It helps a lot to make our work efficient and use our time without wasting in an unrealistic tasks in our life. Thank you.